I'll just go ahead and knock hockey out of the way real quick. Again, not much news out of the actual league this week. Very quiet. The biggest news out on the socials this week was the Team Canada orientation camp, where it was kind of a who's who of who got the invites and who didn't. Connor Bedard and Macklin Celebrini both got their invites this year, so the new kids on the block got to go practice with Crosby and McKinnon, but other than that, that was kind of the only rumblings out in the hockey world. There is a summer hockey event going on that is backed by the NHL that Zach, you and I have both, I think, caught some glimpses of so far this summer. A 3-on-3 little mini tournament that they are calling 3 Ice. And it's sort of in a similar vein that we've seen to the other sports, kind of an attempt at slimming things down, making a faster, higher paced version of an already pretty fast and high paced game.
Yeah, I accidentally came upon this sitting in a sports bar with our grandparents, just sort of looking what's on the TV. We, of course, had all the fan favorites. You had the Savannah Bananas up on one, and what do I see but summer hockey on the other one? And I said, what is this thing?
It's a strange little amalgamation of what they've got here is similar to how PWHL ran their first season. It's just, it's 8 teams with city names. So you have 3 Ice Boston, 3 Ice Dallas, 3 Ice Philadelphia. There's 2 different teams out of New York. They have a New York, New Jersey combo team and a Buffalo team. But yeah, it is I think it's a 4-week or 5-week event where they kind of get these teams together, run little tournaments. Everyone plays 2 games, and then top 2 teams play for a championship of the weekend and are accruing points. It is sort of there's no current NHL players involved. There's a lot of AHL level guys and some like older guys. The big selling point for it for the fans though is they have gone ahead and got a lot of legends of the game in the past to get involved. So you've got Ray Bourque coaching, you've got Team USA 1980s assistant coach Craig Patrick as the commissioner of the league and namesake of the championship trophy, the Patty. So that's kind of what they're banking on. But overall, it's interesting because it seems to be still a very sort of bootstrapped affair of a production, considering that we've seen a lot of different young sports leagues out and about. And this one seems to... I'm not 100% sure how they got the NHL association when they're having a hard time keeping their YouTube page updated.
Yeah, it's new. It looked, I think ragtag is the correct term for it. Doesn't look quite polished yet, but as we've seen with some of these other like small form sports that we've talked about, we've gone through so many of them now, and it's almost like every sport except for football has a small version quite yet. I guess arena counts there.
Arena, I would say we could talk about flag football in that semblance as well.
Yeah, but this one definitely feels fresh, brand new, just kind of figuring it out. Absolutely.
There was a little bit of action, although it's a tough thing to keep track of because, like I said, they are not super on top of their digital footprint, as it were, so they do not yet have a easily accessed page to just see what the results of the past weekend were. But we are coming up, I believe, on their last weekend of tournament play, so maybe next week I'll have a report on who made it into the finals there. The little bit I did catch earlier this week, though, I believe the goaltender for 3 Ice Dallas is son of the former New Jersey Devils great. It is Jeremy Brodeur. Yeah. And I was like, oh, how fun. His son is trying to make it into the league. And I think I'm not sure if he's going to make it. He is already now 29 years old.
But it feels like, I'm not saying there isn't any 30-year-old rookies out there. Just probably not in the NHL, perhaps.
It's a little rarer. Normally although I will say if it's going to be at any position, it will be at goalie where you're most likely to see that happen. So That's probably the most recognizable name as far as the players go in the league so far. They do have a fun little gimmick. If you do catch a game on, the leading scorer in the league for the week gets to wear a golden helmet, and they relinquish the helmet if they lose like the lead in the scoring race. And there is a cash prize for whoever is wearing the helmet at the end of the season.
That's it feels like you're putting a target on that man's
a little bit, right?
head.
Yeah, just a little sparkly. Although I will say that is the benefit of it being a 3-on-3 league. No one's super concerned about playing defense, so not a whole lot of worries about the headhunting as much.
I'm going to say the snippets I did catch while sitting in the sports bar did not seem like defense is their primary focus at all.
No, very offensive focused league and entertaining, at least. A lot of high adrenaline plays for hockey fans, I would say. Maybe not the cleanest sporting action you'll see, but there is definitely an entertainment value there.
Yeah, for sure.